Imagine a war veteran, a survivor of a natural disaster, and a victim of assault walking into a room. What could they possibly have in common? The answer lies hidden in the shadows of their minds, in the cracks of their fractured memories. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is the unwelcome guest that lingers long after the cameras stop rolling, the dust settles, and the world moves on. This invisible battle isn't just fought on far-off battlefields. It rages in quiet suburban homes, in crowded city streets, in the flickering fluorescent lights of office buildings. PTSD doesn't discriminate. It can strike anyone, anywhere, leaving in its wake a trail of sleepless nights, fractured relationships, and lives forever changed. But what exactly is PTSD? How does it hijack the mind, turning ordinary moments into minefields of anxiety? And most importantly, is there hope for those caught in its grip? Hello everyone, and welcome back to Masterpiece. Today, we're diving into post-traumatic stress disorder. Whether you're a longtime subscriber or this is your first time here, I'm thrilled to have you join me. In this video, we'll be exploring its characteristics. Hi everyone, my name is Keanu Reeves. You may know me as Neo from The Matrix or John Wick. Have you ever wondered if I'm, as an example, your favorite actor playing my role on your screen, going through several post-traumatic stress disorder? Well, let me elaborate and tell you more about my life and how I got the PTSD point. You know, life has a way of throwing things at you. Some people call it bad luck, others call it fate. Me? I've learned to see it as part of the journey. My dad left when I was just 3. After that, it was like we couldn't stay in one place for long. Mom's work in costume design kept us moving. 4 high schools in 4 years. Talk about a crash course in adaptability, right? But you learn to roll with it. You have to, because life doesn't stop, even when you feel like you're barely hanging on. But losing a close friend like River Phoenix is what made me hit rock bottom. Losing him was like losing a part of myself. We were more than friends. We were brothers. His overdose, it shook me to my core. You never really get over something like that. You just learn to carry it with you. And then there was Jennifer. We fell in love so fast it was like a whirlwind. When she got pregnant, I thought, this is it. This is where my life truly begins. But fate had other plans. Our little girl, she never got to take her first breath. The stillbirth tore us apart. And just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Jennifer, she died in a car accident 18 months later. You asked about PTSD. Well, let me tell you, grief and loss, they don't ever go away. They become a part of you, shaping every role you play, both on and off screen. But here's the thing, pain doesn't have to define you. It can fuel you to do better, to be better. That's why I started the Cancer Foundation for my sister. Why do I try to help where I can, even if it's just entertaining some stranded passengers on an impromptu bus ride? I don't talk about this stuff much. It's not about seeking sympathy or praise. It's about understanding that everyone's fighting their own battles. And if we can make that fight a little easier for someone else, even in the smallest way, well, isn't that what life's all about? So yeah, PTSD, grief, loss, they're heavy burdens. But they're also reminders of the love we've experienced and the connections we've made. And in the end, that's what makes this crazy journey worthwhile. But you know what? Life has a funny way of surprising you when you least expect it. Just when you think you've hit rock bottom, something comes along and, well, it doesn't exactly fix everything, but it gives you a reason to keep pushing forward. For me, that something was John Wick. Yeah, I know. Who would have thought that playing a grief-stricken assassin would be the thing to help me turn a corner? When the script first came to me, I was in a place where I was just going through the motions. But there was something about John's story, his pain, his determination, his refusal to stay down, that resonated with me on a deep level. As I dove into the character, I found myself channeling all those years of grief and loss into something productive. It was cathartic, you know? Every punch thrown, every stunt performed. It was like I was fighting my own demons alongside John. And then the movie hit, and it just exploded. The response was overwhelming. Suddenly, people weren't just seeing me as that guy from The Matrix anymore. They were seeing John Wick, and through him, they were seeing a part of me I'd kept hidden for so long. The success of the franchise, man, it's been surreal. But more than the box office numbers or the critical acclaim, what's meant the most to me is the connection it's allowed me to forge with the audience. People come up to me and share their own stories of loss and resilience. It's like we're all part of this unspoken brotherhood of survivors. Don't get me wrong, the pain, the PTSD, it doesn't just magically disappear. But John Wick, It's given me a new purpose, a way to transform that pain into something meaningful, something that resonates with people around the world. So, yeah, I guess you could say John Wick has been my way of getting back up after being knocked down so many times. It's proof that no matter how dark things get, there's always a chance for a new chapter. And who knows, maybe the best is yet to come. After all, PTSD is a complex psychiatric condition that can arise after experiencing or witnessing traumatic events. These events, ranging from natural disasters and serious accidents to acts of violence and combat, can profoundly impact an individual's mental, physical, social, and spiritual well-being. Avoidance behaviors are common, as individuals steer clear of people, places, or situations that might trigger memories of the trauma. Even seemingly innocuous stimuli, like a sudden loud noise or an unexpected touch, can provoke strong negative reactions. While PTSD can be a challenging condition to live with, it's important to remember that recovery is possible. The journey to healing often involves a combination of professional help and self-care strategies. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, particularly trauma-focused CBT, has shown significant efficacy in treating PTSD. This approach helps individuals process their traumatic experiences and develop coping mechanisms to manage symptoms. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, is another evidence-based treatment that can help reprocess traumatic memories. In some cases, medication may be prescribed to alleviate symptoms and support the therapeutic process. Alongside professional treatment, there are several self-help strategies that individuals with PTSD can employ to ease their symptoms. Establishing a strong support network of friends, family, or support groups can provide crucial emotional backing. Engaging in regular physical exercise has been shown to reduce stress and improve mood. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or yoga, can help ground individuals in the present moment and reduce anxiety. It's also beneficial to establish a consistent sleep routine and maintain a healthy diet. While the path to recovery may be challenging, with the right combination of professional help, self-care, and support, many individuals with PTSD find they can significantly reduce their symptoms and reclaim a sense of control over their lives. And there you have it. I hope you found this video helpful and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.